Hi Jules, this is the second video. Today I'm uploading 3 videos because this is the only time I have time to actually do this. So this is a different video. It's not about hair or anything like that. This is about self-development. So basically this year in 2016 I managed to get blessed by a couple of people who got me some books that helped me to become a better person, and I managed to buy my own books with my own money. So I'm gonna tell you guys some of the books that you could probably try out if you're on a journey of self-development, if you're trying to be a better person, if you're trying to fix certain areas in your life that you're not comfortable with. If you know that you've got a few flaws when it comes to character, I would advise you to try out some of these books because they'll change you. And if you're looking for encouragement, if you're looking for guidance when it comes to certain things that we're all affected by, you could try these books. And also if you're like a Christian, when it comes to being more spiritual, there's this book that I got if you're into fasting. So it's like a book that guides you through a fast, like a Daniel fast, that I got and I was blessed with. So I'm going to tell you guys all about these books, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a different video, but I hope it'll be beneficial. So the first book I'm going to be showing you guys is a book called 21 Days of Daniel Fasting. This is how the book looks like. It's just a small book. It's really small, really small. So this book was written by an amazing woman of God that I look up to and I absolutely admire. She's helped me become who I am today. I'm just this new person who's got confidence, this new person who's able to love, this new person who's able to forgive, this new person who's able to serve and be selfless. So this book is called 21 Days of Fasting, Daniel Fasting, and it's by Dr. Jennifer Irungu. She's from Kenya, but she stays here in Edinburgh, and she and her husband have got an amazing church called the Kingdom Church. So this book is really good, guys, if you're planning on fasting. As we know, fasting helps us, it distracts us from our flesh. So I did 21 days of fasting through this book, and Daniel fasting, basically it's you're not allowed to eat meat, but people are different. They interpret it differently. Some say no meat or any animal products. But y'all, let me just tell you what I did. I just didn't eat any meat for 21 days. So it was basically vegetables and, you know, candy and sweets and all that good stuff. But during the 21 days, guys, I had amazing encounters. I don't know, I just felt refreshed. I wasn't lazy. When I was at work, I was so energetic. And I don't know, I just felt so good. I don't know, guys, it was the happiest time of my life. And even after I completed those 21 days, I just felt like everything was different, be it in my social life, be it in my family, be it with every relationship I have with people who are close to me, with my relationship with my sister, my relationship with my mom, my relationship with anyone who I'm around. I felt really refreshed, and I just thank God. And I think this book really helped me when it comes to fasting, because it's got guidelines, like for example, and it's got day 1, and then it gives you a verse that you're supposed to meditate on, and then you read through the what the book says, like depending on the day. So it tells you what you're supposed to do with each day when it comes to fasting. So after that, it gives you some points that you're supposed to say out, like positive points. Like for example, let's just say it says I am loved by God. So you say I am loved by God. I'm sure you guys get what I mean. But this book is really amazing, and I'm just gonna put the website where you can purchase this book, 21 Days of Daniel Fasting. Guys, trust me, fasting does work. Like guys, that's another video. Maybe one day when I have the courage, I'll tell you more about what I experienced during my Daniel fast. And the other book, guys, I love this book. I love the woman who wrote this book. It's Joyce Meyer. I love her. This is the book that I got. I purchased this book on Amazon, and it's called Do Yourself a Favor, Forgive. If you guys know Joyce Meyer, you know what she went through. She was abused by her own father, sexually abused. And she managed to forgive her father after all that. Like, whoa, that's just amazing. I really look up to her. Like, she's amazing. I've always loved her from a long time. So I was lucky enough when I saved a few pounds, and I got myself this book, Do Yourself a Favor, Forgive. And guys, it held me. Like, honestly, I was like that type of person who would hold on to a grudge. Like, one of them people, if you wrong me, I'm just not gonna forgive. I'm just gonna hold that on. Each time I think of you, I just think, oh, you did A, B, C. But after I read this book, in the beginning of the chapters, I'm just like, okay, what's this woman on about? I'm reading. Then she goes into detail. She tells us about her life and everything. And she gives you guidelines. She gives you good examples. Like, guys, if you're struggling with forgiveness, being unforgiving is toxic. Ask me. It's really toxic. It doesn't help you. It just makes you move backwards instead of forwards. But after you manage to forgive even the unforgivable, like Joyce Meyer says, you see your life becomes better. Like, whenever you think of the person, of course they did something wrong to you, but it's like they just become irrelevant in your life because you've just decided to forgive. So this book is really good for people who have been hurt, people who just can't forgive, people who hold on to things. I would advise you guys to try out this book because it's really good. And another book that I got that I love. Okay guys, if you know me, I'm a person who supports other people. I love supporting people, especially Zimbabweans. I love supporting people. If they've got a hair care line, I love supporting them by purchasing their products. If they've got something going on, a concert, a ministry, whatever it can be, I try and support by attending and going to attend and inviting people. I just try being helpful. So this book is by our very own Zimbabwean. Her name is Daphne Majkara, and she's here on YouTube. Guys, I love her. Okay, besides her hair, I love her. I love her hair, but I love her as well. She's an amazing woman of God. Her life is a testimony. She tells, if you buy her books, you see her background. She used to be lost and then she came back on track. And this book, I was blessed by my amazing sisters in Christ, Amanda and Melissa. Thank you so much. This book is called Incorruptible Beauty. Guys, I love this book. Like, honestly, it's really helpful. Do you know what's so cool about it? Daphne actually wrote, well, she couldn't spell my name, well, my other name. Actually, let me stop this whole name thing because we can spend the whole day discussing names. But she actually wrote a little message for me in the book. She's like, may you hear the voice of the Lord as you read this book. More blessings. Love, Daphne. Oh my God. So this is her book and it's called Incorruptible Beauty. It just tells you how to live as a woman of God. It tells you that you're beautiful and you should live as a Proverbs 31 woman. Basically, it just gives you a guideline about the dangers of doing certain things that we all know are not good for us spiritually, blah blah blah. So I really like this book. Like, she really gets into it, guys. Like, she breaks everything down. She explains a lot. She tells us what a Proverbs 31 woman is and the difference between being a Proverbs 31 woman and having the Jezebel spirit, etc, etc. I really love this book. It talks about dating, courting, things like that, things we're supposed to follow if you're religious and you're a Christian. And it tells us about intimate stuff, talks about soul ties, yeah, all that good stuff. I really love this book and it helps you build a good character, become a better person. And I don't know, guys, I could go on and on talking about these books. So another book that I got, this was, I think, was it this year that I got these books? These books are by an amazing person. We know her from Instagram and from Facebook, and her name is Heather Lindsay, or Lindsay. Okay guys, whatever, I'm not even going to go into that. But I think you know who I'm talking about. She's another amazing woman of God. I look up to her. Like, she's inspirational. Sometimes it's not always about religion, but just about how the person is and who the person is and how naked they can be before you. Like, I love people who can point out their mistakes, like their past mistakes or things they're struggling with, and then they go on to explain how they're working towards being a better person, basically. So I look up to people like that, whether they are from another religion or whatever. I'm just that type of person. If you're the type of person who's been through something and then you let people know, and then you're just telling us steps in which you're trying to improve yourself as an individual, I'll look up to you. I admire people who are just honest and just human about things, not people who want to act perfect. Exactly. So I managed to get this book, and it's called Dusty Crowns. It's beautiful. Besides the cover, it's really beautiful. So it says dusting yourself off from the inside out. Guys, just come on, this book is really good if you're looking to just become a better person. Like I said, this has really helped me, guys. Like, I don't know how I'm just gonna explain that these books have just helped me and molded me into the person I am today. I'm actually quite happy with the person that I am today than the person I was yesterday, like in the past. Exactly. These books are really good, and they just bring you close to God. They just make you a better person. They protect your heart. They tell you how to guard your heart. It tells you how to enjoy your season of being single, for people who can't stay single, or people who feel like because they're single they're not all that or they're inferior. And it helps you know that you shouldn't settle for anything less than what God has for you. And it just helps you become a patient person. It tells you the importance of patience, the importance of not rushing, the importance of waiting, you know, on God and everything like that, be it when it comes to your social life, be it when it comes to your finances, easy you want to start a business, just being patient, etc. This book is really good and I love it. I really love it. It doesn't have a lot of pages. I think I finished this book in like 2 days, but I really love this book, guys. And the last book by Heather Lindsay again is Pink Lips and Empty Heart. Okay, out of her collection of books, this book is thebomb.com. It's really, really good. It helped me, guys, like honestly, it helped me eliminate the desire to compare myself to people. It helped me to develop myself and to see my purpose, to see the gifts that God has put in me. It's helped me to not settle and not to focus on other people, like compare myself to other people, or to feel like I'm ugly, or to feel like I'm not all that I cannot make it in life. It's helped me in terms of all that. And this book is for every lady out there. If you're trying to build yourself up or just lift yourself up from any situation, if you need encouragement, if you need words of advice and stuff like that, you definitely need to try this book. Guys, these books have been life. They've been life, guys. And I think if you really want to build yourself up, you can try these books. They're helping me each time I feel low, or I feel like I'm backsliding. I always read these books for encouragement when I feel like I'm holding a grudge, or I'm feeling offended by something that someone has done, or what I think a person has done. I'm quick to just rush to read these books, especially my favorite. I think out of all of them, my favorite is Do Yourself a Favor, Forgive. Forgiveness opens doors. And yeah, guys, these are the books I've tried out. I'm going to put the links for these books in the description box, and I hope you guys will try them out if you want to build yourself up. It's not only about Christianity, but if it comes to building yourself up as a person. Exactly. Let me just put the whole Christianity aside. If you're trying to build yourself up as a person, I think you should try these books. So I hope you guys have a good evening and stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay kind, and stay amazing. You're worth it, you're beautiful, you're loved, and you're not inferior. God bless you guys. Let me get going. Bye.